Hello people of the web, and welcome back to Creators Thoughts. I'm sure most, if not all of you, are familiar with Amazon wishlists, Throne, and Stream Gifts. They are all platforms that allow you to purchase something from someone's wishlist, and there are other sites too, including ones that allow you to order a pizza for a streamer. I'm a creator, I have some thoughts, and a podcast called Creators Thoughts. So let's get into it. If someone streams on Twitch, you can probably tip them in bits and gift them subs already. The streamer can then use that money to buy something they want. And on top of those methods, many creators have donation links allowing you to send money directly through PayPal, Cash App, or Venmo. So why bother with gift lists? Support from a viewer will vary, not just in the amount of support, but also in the method. Knowing each viewer will have a unique way and amount of support to give is why it's a good idea to diversify and enable multiple options. Having a wishlist is just one way to diversify. Sometimes a viewer might just flat out refuse to use a particular platform or support method because they don't agree with it and don't want to legitimize it. I've seen viewers on Twitch who refuse to pay a subscription in protest to how Twitch go about some issues. One of the big appeals of a wishlist is that you can go ahead and buy something at market price. If you were to gift a sub, you pay $5. The streamer only gets $2.50 of that. Then they likely pay tax on the income, so it's now only $2. Another reason is that you might want to know what the money is turning into. You could ensure your support goes directly to a pack of peanut butter Kit Kat Chunkies. Or you can choose to buy a white Toblerone knowing Mrs. Dragon will get it because you're grateful she supports me in my passion of creating content and you want to do something for her. I've purchased things from wishlists in the past, and for me the biggest factor is the knowledge of a tangible item that when it's used I feel happy knowing that the joy gleaned from its use can be at least in part because of me. When I first started streaming, Krazer, a sweetheart of a man, insisted on getting me a desk pad when he heard I had no mouse mat. I still have that desk pad, and it's visible every time I share a picture of my desk. It's also incredibly heartwarming to have things around you that remind you of those that care. Obviously, if everyone used a wish list to buy me Kit Kats, I'd have far too many treats, but also wouldn't have the funds to pay bills. But having reminders of the unexpected success and support I've gained certainly feels great. Now, a few warnings about wishlists. There have been instances of creators' details being leaked because of wishlists, in particular Amazon wishlists, which is why platforms like Throne and Stream Gifts have gained so much support. With that being said, I don't believe Amazon wishlists are a risky thing to use if managed properly. Most examples of details being leaked have occurred because of third-party sellers. Amazon is not just a store where you buy directly from them, it's also a marketplace. If someone buys an item for you from a third-party seller, that seller will have your details in order to ship it to you. A viewer can contact the seller. After all, they've purchased the item. Then all they have to do is ask to check they've spelt the address correctly, or ask for tracking details, and bingo, they have your address. Another method is to sign up to sell via Amazon. Then just add an item to your sales inventory that you know a creator wants. And then when you choose to purchase, you can select a very specific seller. And hey presto, you have an order and an address to ship to. Both methods are frighteningly simple. I'm not going to say don't use Amazon though. My advice is if you have an Amazon wishlist, ensure that the name on the address doesn't reveal anything more than what you're comfortable with, i.e. your stream name, and either disable third-party sellers or use a forwarding address or postbox. Obviously they could still send you something undesirable, but it at least gives you the chance to close it down or get a new PO box if you wish. Those are my thoughts and guidance. Can you think of anything I've missed? Have you learnt something? Love to hear from you as always. Thank you for listening. Bye bye now.